Hello everybody, my name is Delson Gamer here, and welcome back to another Delson Gamer React. And today we are about to reacting Jonny versus Sonic Labyrinth and Sonic Blast. Sonic Labyrinth, that people hated it. I mean, I know it's like, awful, like running and anything, but Sonic 3D Blast, it's not that bad. But Sonic Labyrinth is kind of clunky control, so yeah. So let's we're about to react to this video. So make sure to subscribe my channel and also subscribe to Jonny. Leave a notification on and you don't miss any video. And actually comment, support me to watch another reaction. So let's play. Let's react, shall we? Sonic Labyrinth and Sonic 3D Blast. I like the beat.
You guys remember Sonic 3D Blast? I do. Talked about it for a bit years ago, and I didn't really like it. The isometric view combined with how loose Sonic control led to a game that wasn't very fun to play for me, and the emphasis on exploration for little birdies only helped highlight how awkward platforming, attacking, and traveling in the game was. Now, the pre-rendered graphics, well, that was a sign of the times. Nintendo was doing it in the mid-90s with Donkey Kong Country. Those games were great. I won't knock 3D Blast for the attempt. It doesn't look horrible, except for the flat checkerboard patterns, and if I can take anything from it, especially the Genesis version, it's got a great fucking soundtrack. I can listen to it wherever and whenever. And yeah, I didn't bother recording past Rusty Ruins for this look back. I don't really like the game, so I didn't play much of it. But to my point, what are some of the first things you think about when Sonic 3D Blast is brought up? For whatever reason, odds are it's the isometric view and the pre-rendered graphics. For some reason, Sega took those two aspects and made a game for each. One for the isometric view and one for the pre-rendered graphics. Sonic Labyrinth and Sonic Blast. And we're starting with Labyrinth first because holy shit. This is the one I categorized for the longest time as one of the worst Sonic games I've ever played. Like, period. 2D or 3D, it didn't fucking matter. It's baffling. It didn't even begin to describe what I thought of the setup. Fed up with his latest...
I accidentally said Sonic 3D Blast. I'm sorry. I messed it up. I know. I just actually see that in the title. Right up there, Sonic Blast. I accidentally said Sonic 3D Blast. I'm sorry, everybody. I know. I'm sorry. So, yeah. I'm sorry.
Defeat by the hands of Sonic, Dr. Robotnik has finally had enough. He's just now having enough. One night, he manages to sneak in Sonic's house and replace his famous running shoes with a specially designed pair of Robotnik sneakers that hinder Sonic's movement and jumping ability. First off, Sonic has a house. Sonic and the Secret Rings is thereby a sequel to Sonic Labyrinth. I'll have that official South Island Historia ready by the 30th anniversary. And secondly, Dr. Robotnik manages to sneak into Sonic's house while he's snoozing, and his only action is to swap his shoes? Motherfucker, that's your arch nemesis! I'm not one to condone murder in a series primarily meant for kids, but come on, burn the house down, bust his kneecap, shit in his toilet, don't flush. You just swap his shoes? That does it. I ain't never taking your ass seriously again, you
boy, Eggman. You're an idiot.
Sonic is then taken into
kill
Robotnik's
Sonic.
massive labyrinth where the Hedgehog is challenged to escape before Robotnik uses the Chaos Emeralds to take over the world. But because of Sonic's new footwear, speed is non-existent, and he can't jump, effectively turning him into Mr. Big. Sorry, that might have been too obscure a reference. Luckily for Sonic, he can still spin dash, and for all intents and purposes, that's Sonic's main mode of transportation in Sonic Labyrinth. Zipping and zooming in a straight line, hoping the guy doesn't get skewered by whatever's ahead of him, and bouncing off walls like a hyperactive child. It's like a perpetual game of miniature golf. It was the idea of controlling a Sonic that couldn't run fast or jump that raised the red flag. I get that it's a spin-off, not tied to the traditional rules of the main series, but what is it that sets Sonic apart from the rest? That's right, his speed. It's the same issue I had with Rise of Lyric. Without that, what's the point? In all fairness, that philosophy of mine only applies to a Sonic platformer. Sonic Labyrinth isn't a platformer. It's a game where you guide Sonic through incredibly short mazes and find 3 keys scattered in each level. Once you do, you find the exit and you're off to the next stage. It's a puzzle game in some fashion. I say some fashion because it's really only brain-taxing when going for the perfect ending. Should I say brain-taxing? I meant brain-scratching. You collect Chaos Emeralds as you defeat the bosses, but to get the hidden one, that requires getting to this bonus stage. The act of entering the stage is what gives you the emerald, but there's like no indication for that. You just have the emerald now. What, did he just suddenly remember that it was in his back pocket? The rest of the game boils down to collecting keys, which just requires basic exploration. Remember where you've been, where you haven't been, and you'll get by. As much as I don't like the game, it's easy to understand. It also helps that the game is super fucking short, beatable in under half an hour. But short game or not, it's still awkward to play, and the sole culprit is Sonic Spin Dash. You can play without it, but that makes the game longer than the 10 Commandments, and best of luck trying to kill enemies with keys in them. Without Spin Dashing, you can only rely on the sporadic power-up.
Oh my fucking god,
if it didn't already give you a fucking seizure, Jesus Christ! This was toned down tremendously in later releases. They probably didn't think it was a big
seizure.
deal on a small Game Gear screen, but on a computer monitor
Oh
or
my
TV,
goodness, I wanted to look.
spin dashing makes you fast, but it also makes you hard to control. And since you're doing this for most of the game, Sonic is hard to control. And that's my biggest gripe with Sonic Labyrinth. You know, when I was younger, I was like, Sonic's supposed to go fast. What is this piece of shit? Years went, I got older, I mellowed out. The coffee helped with that bit. I can look past the concept, but when it comes down to control being weird, that's the hardest pill for me to swallow as someone who likes to be 100% in charge of where he goes and ends up. In Sonic Labyrinth, you can only hope, amongst all the bouncing, ricocheting, and bumps, that Sonic will be in a safe locale once you get him to stop. But it's only a moment's respite because the spin dashing won't stop until you reach that goal. The longer you hold the button down, the stronger the spin dash will be. And unless you're speedrunning the game, don't do that because it's a crapshoot. There's not much that can harm Sonic, to be
even
fair.
also, that actually, when you die, that was actually a sprite from
but exercising precision with Sonic here is ultimately the
from
most
Sonic
frustrating thing
Chaos.
about this game.
They literally
And at
just
the end of the
actually
day,
made
that's why I
the
can't
sprite
recommend
for
it.
when you
If I could
die.
recommend something,
And who
anything
cares?
from
It's
this,
just
the
Sega.
soundtrack, which I know, second isometric Sonic game, and the best thing about it to me is the music. There's only a few tracks, but it's all great shit. Dare I say, the best soundtrack
Yeah,
in Sonic's
the soundtrack is
lineup
not
so
that bad.
far, which is saying a lot for me. I don't remember a lot of Game Gear Sonic tunes unless it's Bridge Zone. Certainly miles better than the next game. Let's look at Sonic Blast next.
Now,
Dear God, look.
I accidentally said Sonic 3D Blast, so now it's Sonic Blast. I'm sorry, everybody. I just lost my mind.
At Sonic Blast. But first, the formalities. Robotnik is back to cause some shit, so Sonic and Knuckles this time team up
Finally,
to stop him.
now
Sonic has a
Knuckles
double
is not
jump
going to be
in this
an
game for whatever reason,
idiot
but it does its
that
job and
literally
makes
just,
exploring a little more
oh,
fun.
Knuckles, I
There's
actually
quotes
need
there.
some help to
Knuckles
defeat
can glide
that
through the air with climb walls
pesky
if expected
hedgehog.
to. There's
And
rings to
like
collect,
Knuckles
enemies to
finally
destroy, and
knows
chaos
that
levels to secure. And this game goes
Eggman
to Sonic
is
3
behind
route,
all
where
this.
the special stage is accessed by finding the giant ring in secret locations. I'm down with that. It's just too bad I'm not down with everything else.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sonic Blast is actually have terrible, like the ring thing, like you go to the you go like full front, like
idea. I once again go back to Donkey Kong Country.
vertical.
They tried the same thing with the Donkey Kong Land series for the Game Boy, and I recall people liking those games. At least I knew more people that played those than this. I haven't played them for myself, so I have no personal thoughts on that. At least not yet. There's a difference here, though. You see, unlike Donkey Kong Country, Sonic already had an established foundation on a handheld. Sonic Blast was a 1996 Game Gear title.
Also,
it had a short-lived Master System version in Brazil.
Like the gravity thing, like you literally go slow.
And as I've showed you, Sonic has had plenty of other games for the Game Gear.
Stuff.
And jumping from something like Triple Trouble to Sonic Blast was, it wasn't a pretty jump. I'm sorry, these sprites just don't cut it. It's like someone took a Sonic toy from a Happy Meal and placed it in a microwave. The models from the Pakistan Sonic
sweet
Heroes
Jesus,
commercial
what the
look better
fuck
than
is
shit.
that?
The animations
Jesus.
are stilted. The sheer size of the characters make the screen feel tiny on an already tiny screen. And the whole game just looks washed out. Compared to the other games, collision detection also seems
that is
worse.
collision.
Several times where
It's
I got
so
stuck
weird.
on a loop when things felt unresponsive. The graphics were likely the biggest focus here because everything else feels lesser. The zones are nothing remarkable, if not unpleasing to venture through. I've played better green hills than these. The only thing triangular about this pyramid are the abundance of spikes all over the goddamn place. This volcano is no lava reef, and Blue Marine, fuck you. We're talking Sonic Genesis levels of lag and slowdown even
I remember
for an
playing
underwater
that
stage.
actually in the collection.
Such a lust for laziness. Tubes! Yeah, this wasn't a fun time for me. Where are the power-ups from Chaos or Triple Trouble? Why are the boss battles so pathetic? Why does it feel like I'm traveling through the
all
same
the bosses are way worse. It's just pathetic. You literally jump around, etc.
Possibly made for a quick buck because the jump to 3D was an ambitious time for everyone.
Look at the
Sega
actual
wanted to
way
capitalize
from
on
that.
that, most likely despite having a perfectly functional Sega Saturn, and the Dreamcast wasn't too far off, so there was that as well. Sonic Blast feels like a rush job with nothing to set it apart from the rest.
What was
for me,
that?
the worst of the Game
Sweet
Gear
Jesus,
platformers, no doubt. Sonic 2 is bullshit hard, but it felt like there was effort
went
placed in its designing gimmicks, and Sonic Chaos is too fucking easy. But it had something in the special
Sonic Chaos
stages. This is not interesting at all, no matter if you're Sonic or Knuckles. Best thing about Sonic Blast, the random as hell Journey to the West reference in this boss fight. I mean, what the fuck? Is it an homage to the original tale? Dragon Ball? God, no, Super Sonic is already a ripoff of the Super Saiyan. Dare I say, is it a reference to Alex Kidd? Now, there's still a couple of Sonic-centric Game Gear games left to look at. But for the next video, I wanted to shift gears a bit to a certain two-tailed fox. Yes, Sonic's #1 pal had a couple of Game Gear games dedicated to him, and that's going to be our focus for the next video. One was originally a Japanese exclusive for so long, and the other was not your typical Sonic game. But both weren't. But we'll find out more with Tails Sky Patrol and Tails Adventure for the Game Gear. But before I end this video, I just want to take a minute to talk about Loot Gaming. Figured it was the best idea to leave this at the end of the video to not get in the way. Loot Gaming is a subscription-based service that for $25 a month can deliver a box of gaming-related goodies straight to your door.
It's basically Loot Crate, but gaming, like what is your favorite game and anything,
retail value, so you're saving some money doing that, which is smart. A better deal than Sonic Labyrinth and Sonic Blast, that's for sure. If you visit lootcrate.com/Johnny and use the promo code sellout, I'm kidding, Johnny, you can save 10% on your purchase. So go do that if you want to. December's theme is space-related, involving merchandise from Mass Effect Andromeda, Destiny, Ratchet & Clank, and XCOM 2. Could make for a fun holiday gift for you or someone you know that loves video games. With all that said, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic night, and take care. I'm not sponsored by Wawa, by the way. I
Wawa.
putting this in a mug. It's a big cup.
And that's supposed to be video react. So yeah, Sonic Labyrinth ain't that good. For me, it's kind of a little bit clunky. The controls are freaking goddamn lose control. It's basically Sonic 3D Blast, but I acted sweet Jesus. I'm not gonna ask why would I say Sonic 3D Blast. It says Sonic Blast. So yeah, because it's like, you know, clunky, worst boss thing. You know what I mean. But yeah, so yeah, that was the actually Sonic Labyrinth and Sonic Blast. Not 3D, but Blast. Well, you know. But I have a weird thing. Actually, if you compare to the cover from Sonic 3D Blast and Sonic Blast, they both look similar, like Sonic 3D Blast and Sonic Blast. Like, they both art is like literally just Sonic 3D model from the art cover from the, you know, the game thing. Why would they actually ever do that? Just actually put it Sonic and Knuckles. But whatever, they actually never gonna do that again. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Johnny and me, and leave on a notification, and comment support me to what should I do next. And yes, and hope you guys later. Bye.